but it's such a pretty bottle, Josh.
Since when have you liked pretty bottles?
I'm just being facetious.
Just right now? Changing your whole tune?
No, I'm just being facetious.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Josh.
Bourbontheory?
Theory.
Okay, just checking. I'm Bill.
You'd think eventually you'd just let it slide.
I can't. You don't either.
That's true. And we are back with Bhatka, or as you like to call it,
Bhatka?
whichever it is, you tell us. This is a rye whiskey. This is 53.8%. This is finished in cognac and Armagnac. So this just says Calvados casks.
Calvados cask, yeah.
So from what we understand about this brand, a very rich man bought a chateau and property in France. On that property, whether he knew about it beforehand or after, he discovered cellars or caves full of Armagnac and cognac
barrels.
Barrels.
In barrels, full.
So made himself a small fortune or a large fortune off of those, and then decided, hell, why don't I put bourbon and rye whiskey in these and make some more money while I'm at it?
So they're sourcing from Indiana, which we will make the assumption everyone makes, and say that is MGP.
Yeah. Bottled by Balthazar Rex Sorham VT.
Vermont.
Yeah. I just wanted to make it sound fancier than it actually was.
So very, very pretty bottles, which I tend to shy away from. But the reason we bought this one is we actually were able to taste some of the product. Mm-hmm. And they had
And to be
this
frank, I was very surprised you wanted to buy this at all.
Yeah, I was too, to be honest with you, because it's not an inexpensive bottle. It's $140 plus tax.
$145, what we paid for it. So, not nothing. But the rye is really actually the predominant note on the nose.
It is. There's a sweetness there too.
Well, that would be the cognac / Armagnac / whatever exactly is
Calvados.
in this one. Yeah, the rye is the prevailing
I'm really
note.
picking that up.
And you know, some of our favorite ryes are MGP ryes.
True. Yes, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
Old Elk.
Yeah, Old Elk.
Yeah, but the it wasn't Smooth Ambler. It's actually it is Smooth Ambler. It's their brand though. It's their distillate.
Yes.
So,
but we've got a Rossville Union Barrel Proof, the Nashville Barrel Company sitting down there, which was fantastic. So I'm getting the rye, I'm getting that lime, and then I'm getting a sweet finish.
yes, which has got to be from the barrels that they age it in.
Forgive us for not having the correct information.
I am not familiar with. So
yeah. So let's get into it. Proof first, rye spice second, lime third, the sweet finish fourth.
ditto. I would say it's also a bit drying to me.
It is. It's actually quite dry.
Quite dry. Now, that could be aging it in those casks.
Yeah.
That did it, but I'm not getting that Armagnac and...
Yeah.
So you mentioned that. Is it actually on there, or is it just the Calvados?
On the front, it just says Calvados.
Yeah. So...
Forgive me for my ignorance, but I have no effing clue what that is.
Yeah, I don't either.
Comments, tell us, what is that?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Our studio audience, do you guys know? Can you?
No idea. All right.
So, now what their things are is that the nose is vanilla, caramel, apple pie, and a hint of citrus. Okay, I get the hint of citrus.
Citrus, yes. That is one thing.
Apple pie, I'm not getting that one.
I do not understand why distilleries and bottling companies and blah, 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 blah give tasting notes on their bottle.
Well, they have professional tasters who work for them.
Well, I think they need some help. I think they need some help.
On the palate, so here's the palate now. silky with a spicy attack of pepper and nutmeg. I don't.
Wouldn't call it silky. Wouldn't call it an attack. Wouldn't call it pepper.
And I
definitely no nutmeg.
I could see calling it pepper or white pepper.
It's rye spice.
But nutmeg, no, I'm not getting nutmeg off this.
To be honest, this is
Paprika, maybe.
This is way more of a rye than it is a finished rye. The finish on this is incredibly light.
Yeah, I would agree. Now, the finish they do say is dry with a mellow oak and rancio. The last word, R-A-N-C-I-O?
Rancio.
No idea.
Once again, forgive our ignorance and tell us what that means.
Now, all that said, do I like it? Yeah, I kind of like
I
it.
would agree.
So, the dryness is not my favorite thing.
It's faded. It is gone. For me.
It's the thickness. There's a thickness on the finish.
The flavor is gone, though. The dryness sticks for a while and then also fades. It's stuck around long enough for me to say that it's respectable.
Yeah, that one drop of water did seem to have thinned it out a bit. It's a little more hot now. I could kind of get their attack comment on there, on that one.
It's not enough for me.
Not enough that it's, they call it a skirmish, not an attack. But I get a bit more sweetness on it after adding that drop. There is a citrus note that comes in on it.
It's diminished with the water.
I think this would be a great after dinner, pour.
This would go really well with a little bit of ice cream.
I can see that. Probably not Rocky Road though.
No, definitely not chocolate ice cream.
Pistachio.
I can see it. I can see it.
It's
It is not worth $190.
No. 140. 145.
Thank you, sir.
No, I would agree with you. It's not worth 190.
I don't think it's worth 140 either.
But it's such a pretty bottle, Josh.
Since when have you liked pretty bottles?
I'm just being facetious.
Just right now? Changing your whole tune?
No, I'm just being facetious. So
It's good.
it's good.
It's not great.
It's something that'll sit on the shelf for a while and it'll be visited.
This is a bottle
For normal
to share.
people, it might be visited, monthly. For us, it might be visited every 3 years. There's a significant amount of stuff on the shelf.
We might have a lot of other options to choose from. So
Don't take us on that one. So
I've got my rating set, and I'm going to give it a C+.
okay, I was going to go straight C.
Yeah.
So
Not bad.
it's very interesting. It really is
Yeah.
very interesting.
I'd pay $60 for this bottle. 140 is a little rough.
Yeah, a little on the high end. But again, if you're into that finish, and you're into all those things, and you're into the story,
And you got some money laying around.
yeah, then maybe this is something. Now, to take this to a party, this would be something that you could take to a party.
If you got $145 to spend on a party bottle, I could use some donations.
We do have to work out of our own pocket.
Yeah,
That's true.
that is true.
So
Mostly
and
yours.
we all have to remember that we all have to work out of our own pocket.
So, if you guys like this video, if you want to see more of us, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us a comment, tell us what you thought, what you want to see, hit the
And
notification bell.
take a look at our channel and see what we've done before.
Lots of stuff.
Yes.
By the time this comes out, hundreds of videos.
Yeah, maybe the hundreds, but we'll be well over the 100 point. So
We're going to be up there.
yeah,
We're going to be
very
up
much
there.
so. So, like great bourbon, our videos get better with time.
And as always, take care of yourselves.